My Freedom Ain't So Free, Part 7. So a few days after talking to Madam DA, I was in the bed taking a nap with my 1-year-old. My 2 older children were at school, and there was a knock at my door. And so I kindly go get the door with my 1-year-old in my hands, and it is Lady Sophia from DSS. If you don't know what DSS is, it's the Department of Social Services, or you can call it CPS. In some states, they call it CPS, which is Child Protective Services. And she's here to tell me that she is there to collect my children because I came back to my husband and I'm putting them now in a dangerous situation. I explained to her the situation. I explained to her that it did not happen in front of them. I explained to her everything. And she so graciously pretended that she cared. She pretended, because it is social services job to pretend to care. So she pretended that she cared. She asked me, did I have family or friends that can come take the children, because we can choose. So we had the opportunity, and I need you to hear me. We had the opportunity to choose where we wanted our children to go, and we still had control over what happened to our children. But the truth of the matter is they were not allowed to stay in our physical custody according to DSS. So for about maybe 6 hours, I was crying. I was frantically calling friends, calling people, that I knew that could possibly help me, because they were only going to be staying for a couple weeks until they finished the investigation, and voila, they would be back home. We were told that we had to take parenting class. Well, my husband was told that he had to take a parenting class, and I had to enroll in a domestic violence group to help women that dealt with domestic violence. So those were the requirements in order for us to get our children back, and it would only be a couple of weeks. So we started calling frantically to find somewhere for our kids to go, because they were not allowed to be in our custody. I even asked her if I could leave and just take my kids to New Jersey with me. Now, honestly, the truth of the matter is she told me no, because at that point, the truth is, if I did take my kids to New Jersey, which was my right, I did find out later, then they would no longer have control. We'll stop there.